Craig in the building, y'all.
Craig is in the building. All right, I just want to make sure because I'm looking at SE Scoops. I want to make sure that I got this full card. We can go from the top. The first match is CM
Yep.
Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
Oh man, that's the match I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh, absolutely. Eh,
I don't think it,
oh,
I don't
it
think
goes
it's,
with the
I don't think
genre
it's,
storyline.
yeah, the story's been carrying it. That I could care less how about the quality of the match. I don't know how. I'll be honest. I don't know how well Punk can go anymore.
I don't either.
I don't know. He's been out for so long with that injury. He ain't getting no younger. I'm just not expecting a 5-star match.
Not at all. All right, here. Let
And
me
part of
show
me
this
feel
thing.
and part of me feels like WWE felt that way too. That's another reason why they added Rollins to the mix.
I can see that. Plus, big thing that could potentially happen. What if Rollins turns heel? Cost Punk the match. Throwing it out there.
Rollins, I mean,
He can call it. He can literally call it down the middle, and that'd be cool too. But
yeah,
that's all I'm
I don't
saying.
know. Well, here's the thing: Rollins turns heel. What does he
Mhm,
do from there? Because I feel like Rollins is kind of in an odd place right now.
mhm.
He's not going back
He's
to
not.
the. He's not.
He's
He's
not
not
a
going back
world
to the title
champion.
picture.
Mhm.
Uh, what do you think? Mid card title, Rollins.
I mean, who's he taking off of though? Like L.A. Knight or a potential Braun Breaker? I wouldn't do it personally, but then again, I
Nah.
don't think that's kind of those guys that doesn't really need the belt to me because I remember the little run he had a couple years ago when he was a heel. We was going off against Edge and Matt Riddle and there ain't many really remember any other feuds on top of my head right now, but those were good.
Those were good, but it's like, because here's my thing. Let's say Rollins stays face.
Mhm.
What does he do after? Like, he has no direction right now. I feel
Yeah.
like. And here's the thing: who do you give the win to? Punk or Drew? Who needs it more?
I think Drew should get the first win. I think Punk eventually wins the feud, but I think that first initial match should be Drew.
Yeah, I was because at first I was thinking, why is this match like a regular match? Why isn't it like some like unsanctioned or no DQ kind of match? But I feel like they're going to try to
Mhm.
milk this storyline throughout the rest of the year.
Right.
You
To
know,
where
I
I
think
think McIntyre eventually leaves, and I think Seth Rollins versus Punk is where we're going with for Mania. I
I,
think.
I could
I don't know
I
how.
could I could see this ending in like a lose or leaves Raw type situation.
Mhm.
Maybe you send Punk to SmackDown.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that'd be good for
Rollins
Punk
stays on
actually
Raw.
going to
I
SmackDown.
agree.
I thought that'd be kind of fresher.
Either way, he needs to lose. But here, let me go ahead and start this thing up real quick. Welcome back to the main event. Uh, Lord, hold on. I almost forgot our
Uh,
freaking name. Let me restart.
uh, uh, take two, take two. We'll get into
Take two.
editing.
Yes. Welcome back to the main event push podcast. We're here for a little shorter episode today. Here with my boy, Mr. Ty Flawless.
Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Torian. Glad to be back.
Absolutely. Today, we're just going to go over the SummerSlam card. Like I said, I got a bit of a smaller show. We're just going to give our little quick hits, little quick predictions on what we believe is going to happen with the show. I have kids, and Ty wants to watch Dynamite. So, yeah, we're going to try to get this out as That's possible. You know what?
And I
Let's
do want to say, and I just want to get out to the fans real quick. Apologize for we haven't been posting as much lately, but we have things coming. We have big things planned for the podcast in the future, so stay tuned for that.
please don't give up on us. So we're not gonna give up. Got y'all.
As long as
Either
as long as there's
way,
wrestling, we'll be there.
as long as it's wrestling, exactly. As long as it's wrestling, we'll be there. Start at the top of the card. Uh,
Yeah, let's get
actually,
into
will
it.
probably be the main event: Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa.
Do you think that's main event material?
Uh, uh, the Bloodline is main event material. I don't know if Solo himself is, but
I'll play
that
if,
action,
I'll play that match goes if that match goes on last. Expect Roman to come back at the end of the show.
absolutely. And I hate that that's no. I love that because I'm a if anybody's a Roman mark here, it's me. But
Oh yeah.
it just kind of feels so telegraphed, like he's gonna come back there for this.
I mean, yeah, but that's kind of WWE's whole mo, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. People knew last year Survivor Series that Punk was going to come out at the end of the show.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everyone knew.
Everyone knew. Everyone knew
I,
Cody Rhodes was going to be the guy at
yeah,
WrestleMania. What was it, 38? Face Rollins.
yep, yep. They knew.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I
Either way,
can't
how do
really
you
think
think
of
this show?
I can't think of
Go
the
ahead. I'm sorry.
last time they genuinely like blindsided me with something.
Yeah, it's been a little minute, honestly. The Rock stuff kind of took me off guard last year. I'm not gonna lie. I'd
Well,
expect it.
I feel like that takes everybody off guard, only because even they didn't know what they was doing with that. Like they had to rip
Yeah.
the script up for that. So
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Did you
so
watch the documentary,
so
by the way?
I haven't gotten to it yet. But I keep telling
Mhm.
myself I'm gonna watch it.
Decent, decent little watch.
I'm,
It's an hour, so you really got to sit there and
I'm really curious to see who was the one that sit back and said, "Okay, guys, this isn't gonna work. We need to pivot."
Well, I'll
I
let you
wonder if that
watch
was
that
a.
for you to get
I
that
wonder if that was a rock. I
answer.
wonder. I wonder if that was a rock call. Oh, you already watched it.
Yeah, I already watched it.
Oh, is it worth the watch?
It's a good little watch. I mean, it's long and like there's some parts you can definitely skip, but you get some good tidbits here and there.
Hmm. But
I would say
definitely.
for like a wrestling insider or whatever you want to call us, like someone that's really in tune with the business. It's
Mark.
a good watch. Yeah, Mark. What are you gonna call it? Either way, how do you
But
think this match is gonna go? Like
I
Cody
was
goes
just
over,
I was just
right?
about to ask you. I was like, I mean, obviously, I think Cody's gonna retain. I don't. Solo is not ready for the world title yet.
Not yet. He could get there. He's definitely people like on the internet like to shit on him, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not all justified. But man, he's doing some good work in my opinion. He's not the focal point of that faction. Like Jacob Fatu
See,
looks like the actual star.
that's my only issue with it. Like Solo's
Mhm.
good, but since you done brought in like Jacob, and since you done brought in like God and all that shit,
Tongans, hmm
yeah, I'm like they'll low key kind of overshadowing Solo a little bit.
just a little bit. Especially Jacob. Like Jacob Fatu looks like a
Oh,
fucking
that
a
oh that dude's a
maniac.
fucking monster.
Yes,
I don't know.
like he was the reason they
I
won
don't
that
know
Money
how well
Bank
he can.
match.
I don't know how well he can cut a promo, but if that man can talk, then he's future world champion.
Well, that's the thing. So I've seen some of his MLW stuff. He could a promo. I
Hmm.
just don't know if he could do a WWE promo.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
say that. I'm not convinced
and
of that one yet, but he can cut a promo.
I think Cody retains
Yes,
via the help of Roman Reigns,
the true tribal chief.
True Tribal Chief.
Yep.
That's gonna help set up Survivor Series.
Yep.
Wh-
Bloodline
wh-
2.0 versus the OG Bloodline.
Yeah, yeah, Bloodline Civil War Part Two.
Hmm. Yes.
But the only twist is War Games.
It's gonna be fucking. I can't wait until we're
It's,
having a
it,
prediction show about that shit.
dude,
That's gonna
it's
feed some
gonna be great.
families.
It's gonna
That
be
shit's
great.
gonna feed some families.
My thing, how you gonna rope Oh, I mean, actually, now that I think about it, I mean, I could see how they could rope, Jimmy and Jay back into the story.
Oh yeah, Jay has stated publicly like he would love to go back to like his brother, and that's ultimately what he's gonna do it for, I believe, and that's gonna find a way to get them to get. I believe Sammy's gonna be the fourth member.
I could see that. I could see that.
Because
I
it
think it'll
starts
be a
off.
I think it'll be a situation.
Go ahead.
It'll be a return. Roman will return first.
Yep.
Will return. Then Jimmy will come back. Roman and
Yep.
Jimmy will get jumped. I think Jay will
Hmm.
come to save his brother.
Yep.
I think
He said he will
I'm
still
not
be on
sure.
some punk Roman shit though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be less about saving Roman, but it's gonna be about saving his brother.
Right.
And then, like you said, I like Sammy being the fourth member. That works.
Absolutely. I think this is
Ooh,
gonna be pretty good.
that,
Right? The OG
that's a spicy.
bloodline versus the new bloodline.
That's a spicy war games right there. I'd be down for that.
Absolutely. Hell yeah,
Man,
that's the main event.
see, this new bloodline doesn't have a Paul Heyman. That's the thing.
They were talking about bringing back. I saw rumors. Facebook and Twitter. You can't trust all that shit. But I saw
Yeah,
something of You remember Umaga's old manager,
Armando Estrada.
Armando Ali? Yes.
Man, hell no.
Right. That'd be funny as
But
shit though.
man, I'd rather bring back fucking Rajan Singh before.
Right. But you know what? I don't think they need a wise man. You want to know why? It's because eventually, I don't even think that Solo's the true leader. They bring in. That's how you bring in the Rock.
The oh,
And The Rock is the true
ooh,
orchestrator here for the OG bloodline, which leads to Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 41.
I can
Long
get
term
down for
story, but
that.
I can too. But I think we're in
Unfortunately,
agreement here. Cody's gonna win.
I
Go ahead. I'm
trust
sorry.
WWE to pull it off, but that'd be good.
All we can do is pray, hope, and pray, Ty. All we can do is hope and pray. And if that does happen, y'all come back and click on this video and tell me I was right.
Yeah, yep. There we go. There we go. All right.
All right, let's go to the next match. Gunther and Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight
Mm,
Championship. Gunther's taking this.
you
Like,
think so?
right? Come on
It
now. Like,
I, 'Cause here's the thing. I just feel like the Judgment Day has been such a key part of Raw for so long now.
I agree.
It would just
And
be
they're gonna
kind of
find a way to break it up.
it would just be out of nowhere.
Hmm.
It'd be kind of out of nowhere to do it now. You know,
You think so?
because
Because I feel like they've
like
been leading to this breakup for a little bit.
they've showed cracks, but nothing like breakup worthy. I feel like, cause hell,
Hmm.
worse shit has happened, and they've still been together.
Right.
And like I don't know. I feel bad for Priest though, man. Like here's the thing. I know I don't think Damien Priest is has necessarily the aura, but I like him as a
Mhm.
performer, and I respect his work. He
He's
has done
in
the
like
he. I feel like they gave him the belt, and he's done the best he can with it.
absolutely. I agree with you 100% because I remember before he cashed in, we thought we like low key. I feel like we all kind of thought he was a weak Money in the Bank holder to begin with.
Yeah,
Like nobody really thought he should have won.
people kind of slept on Damien. I mean, I ain't gonna
They
lie, I
did.
did.
I did too. I thought LA Knight was gonna take that.
Right.
I just knew LA Knight was going to take it actually, and then Damian Priest were like,
Yeah,
"Oh, why?" And like you said, Damian, ever since he's cashed in and became champion, has done the best. Like you can tell, the best that he can personally do.
you can see it in it. You can see it in his ring work.
Hmm.
You know, like he's really he's giving it all he got, and I can respect that.
I'll, I'll say this: he has, in my opinion, earned himself more title reigns down the line. I don't see him as just
Right.
a one-time champion after this reign.
And that's why I kind of don't want his reign to end just yet because that's what I'm
I
very
feel
afraid
you.
of.
I understand,
It's
but
like
God, they got to put it on that man. They
I
got
mean,
they need a new final
but,
boss.
but see, here's the thing about Gunther. I mean, do they really though? We just got over Roman. We don't need a. Cause that's the thing. If Gunther wins the belt, he's gonna be a
Mhm.
dominant champion. He's gonna have a long
Oh
title
yeah,
reign.
he can hold it for a
I
year at
mean,
least.
look, man. We just got over that. We just got over four
I,
years.
which I'm
You
with you
know.
there. But at least with Gunther, we know we're gonna get banger matches after banger matches though. Because he, at least I feel like the Roman fatigue kind of more started when the matches kind of started to falter. When they were there, it was just rinse repeat shit. Everybody knew, okay, Roman versus this guy, Bloodline's gonna interfere. Fear Roman wins. I don't think you get that with Gunther. I think you just get like banger after banger after banger after banger after banger, no matter who the fuck they put up against him. There's four guys, maybe five on this card alone that I could see in world title matches against him. Six, actually, when I really think about it, that are just gonna. I feel like it's gonna be great match. Like you could run it back. You could run back Gunther versus Damian sometime. Gunther versus Drew for the title. Gunther versus Punk or Rollins. That's gonna go crazy. Gunther versus Sammy again, or even Gunther versus Braun Breaker.
Gunther
All these
versus Jey
matchups,
Uso.
I would love this. Jey Uso, that shit would bang. That's been Jay's best match as a singles player is against Gunther. How far? So to me, like man, you got to put it on this guy. This guy, especially the way they've been holding him off TV. He hasn't been wrestling since he became King of the Ring. It doesn't even feel like he's King of the Ring. Like nobody really gives a fuck about that. Just put the belt
Yeah,
on
I
him.
mean, he's not running with the gimmick.
Not at all.
Which I
The gimmick,
understand. What I mean, here's the thing. I understand why because in some
mhm,
ways it is kind of cheesy and corny, you know.
right? King
And
Gunther. No, I don't give a fuck about that.
Gunther's like a straight up dude. Like he ain't with the bullshit.
He ain't with that bullshit. He's just like, look, I'm the best fucking wrestler alive.
Right.
Here y'all go. I don't care about this king shit. I'm this me. This
But
ring,
granted,
this is me.
but with that being said, I feel like with that the King of the Wings being wasted then
That's fair. I feel like you could say the same
because
thing about the Money in the Bank then.
yeah. I mean, the money in the bank's been wasted for years now. Like, I mean, that doesn't even
Absolutely.
that shit didn't even phase me when Drew failed to cash in.
That shit was so ass.
But the King of the Ring, you know, they're bringing it back. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you know how they do it. They'll bring it back, then you know they get rid of it for a couple of years, bring it back again, type shit. But they
right.
brought it back. I like the presentation they had for it this year because you know it was like you know a
Mhm.
big multi-man tournament, not like a one night tournament type shit. They didn't
Right.
just brush over it. They had built to it. They even had an own pay per
Hmm.
view for it, like it was back in the day.
Right.
You know, they gave the you know the winner a title. So you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, okay. I thought they was really
They
going
did
to, you
everything
know,
right.
they did everything right with it.
Hmm.
But now it's like it's kind of an afterthought because they don't even like really talk highlight it.
Mm.
Like I
Like the women's
like
one, yes, but the men's no.
yeah, like what Nia Jackson doing with it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely. Queen Nia, and we'll get to that match um in a minute. But to wrap up Gunther and Damien, I I mean I could see it going either way. Personally, I kind of want Damien to hold on to a little bit longer, but
I'll say this: I would be mad if it did. I just don't see it. I think Finn comes out and costs him the match.
hmm,
I really do. Set up Finn versus Damien Well, that's the thing. Depending on how the card goes, like another match we're gonna talk about, a women's world title match. Like whichever one goes first. I feel like it's gonna dictate a lot of this. So I think there's gonna
It's
be a
it,
swerve in that.
it's interesting how there's no tag team title match on this card.
Yeah, and I like DIY. I like well, the Judgment Day
Yeah,
and against
here
Ember
they go.
Moon.
Here they go again, shitting on the tag team division. No love.
Absolutely. That's we can say that for another video. That's a video in itself. How WWE devalues the
That's a
tag
good.
team division.
But what's the next match on the card, Tony?
Drew versus Punk. Seth
Yeah.
Rollins, the special guest referee. That good shit, the good one, the what we're all paying to see. We talked about it in the pre-show. No one really cares about the match. Like the match can
No,
be dog shit for all we care. It's been this story.
the match can be ass. We don't give a fuck. We want the
We
story,
don't
damn it.
care. Yes, we want to know what happens next. Because this has banged every like except for Money to Make. That's the only segment I genuinely didn't like too much, but it made sense
I
because
mean,
Punk said, "Look,
yeah.
go
No,
ahead."
go ahead. Continue.
I was gonna say because Punk said, "Look, wherever he goes, he is not winning the world title on my watch." I respect that because he said what he said and he meant it and he's sticking by it. I
But
just feel like there
no.
was better ways to go
No,
about it.
Punk was justified in what he did. The part that was
Yeah,
dumb was on Drew's part to cash in so preemptively, you know.
yeah, that's
Because
true.
I mean, come on, it's Drew freaking McIntyre. Come on, like if he would have just been a little bit smarter with it, he would have been guaranteed champ. You know, guaranteed to win the title.
Hmm.
I feel like that was like that made Drew's character look dumb in a sense. I mean, I
Yeah,
get they're
because
trying to make him look, like yeah, he's so desperate, but it's like I mean, it looks kind of dumb. Drew's never really been a dumb character.
he literally said he was gonna do all that in one night. He was gonna win Money in the Bank and cash in that same night. He did say it.
I mean, yeah, but it's still dumb. Like Drew,
It's very
take it.
very dumb. Very dumb. The whole like everything like God, the storyline's just been so good. How Drew essentially became a hypocrite. How I remember I'll never forget WrestleMania where he was talking to Seth about how Seth had all his energy towards like the tag team match, Cody and The Rock and Roman. He wasn't focused
Yep,
on Punk. I mean, he wasn't focused on Drew, and that was going to cost him. And guess what the fuck cost Drew? The fact that he couldn't get
exactly,
Punk off his mind. I love that
exactly,
storytelling.
exactly. Oh, dude, though, if you want to take it back even further, man, dude,
Yeah,
in hindsight, the bloodline fucked Drew's life up. They fucked Drew up
absolutely. They
because
fucked
that's what
him up.
because that's really what drove Drew to be this crazy to begin with. The bloodline
Yeah,
screwing him.
it was because remember him seeing Jay for the first time after it
Yep,
cost him
that.
everything, and everybody's booing him, and he's like, "What the fuck? This motherfucker cost me the
y-
biggest match
and-
of my career."
that was like prime. That was peak Drew for me. That shit was hilarious.
This is the best Drew's been in his career, in my
And then, yeah,
opinion.
this is his best. This is his best run yet.
Easily, just the Twitter troll, like that. He's so good. Oh, I can't wait to see him win this match because Seth is going to cost him. I mean, because Seth is going to cost Punk and turn heel. That's just what I
Possible.
believe.
I mean, I mean, I'm gonna just say this. I'm a CM Punk guy. Ride or die.
Mhm.
I gotta pull for Punk.
Absolutely, I love it. No, and I
Oh,
kind of want to go back and watch some of his AEW stuff just to see like
if he can still
what was
go,
he
or
like in
how
the
well can
ring.
he do in the ring?
Did he still go? Yeah.
He had some hit like him and the fuck MJF. Him and MJF had a really good some good matches. Like the
Yeah,
dog collar
Wesley.
match, that was good.
Yeah.
Is that is that Wesley? Wesley
It's
Snipes?
Wesley. What you doing? What? Ain't you at work?
My man at work and he hopped on the podcast.
He done hopped on the mini pod. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He just wanted to come in and listen, I guess.
Yeah, I get it.
I respect it. I do the same thing, Wes, if I was at work. Either
All right.
way,
Either way,
you gotta win this match, Ty.
like
You said
and
Punk?
there you go. Yeah, I
There
got
you
Punk.
go. Lord have mercy, Wes. Wesley,
Next
Super Wes, ladies and gentlemen.
next match on the card.
The women's world title match, Liv versus Rhea.
I love Liv Morgan. This is like her
I do too.
character has become so great.
It has revenge tour
Like
Liv Morgan.
the revenge shit, the her and Dominic shit. Like this past Raw was brutal.
Absolutely.
She was
And she
like,
sold that
this
shit
shit,
so well.
he told it so good, dude.
Mhm.
Dominic, I hate you.
Dude,
man was,
how did he say?
man,
They
man
start
was,
speaking Spanish.
yo, he was roasting on Spanish. I don't know what the hell he was saying.
I don't know either, but you felt that shit though.
Yeah, I felt it.
Hell yeah. But either way, he did all that just so he could turn on Rhea in the long
You know,
run. I see it
I
coming.
saw a rumor about that online too, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
ooh. I mean, it would be spicy. It would be spicy.
They're playing into this shit too well to me, Ty. Like
But but
I
but
see. I feel
but
like I see them riding
but
on the
it just doesn't
wall.
make between it doesn't make sense because how's that play into what the hell Finn? Because Finn's doing something in the background. You know he is. You know he's plotting
Dom's with
something.
Finn.
Dom's in it with Finn.
Dom's in it with Finn. Yep. I think he's in it
No
with
way.
Finn.
No way. No
Yes,
way.
I think he's in it with
No,
Finn.
because
I think the
here's my. I ain't gonna lie.
talk
Okay,
to me.
so here's my thing about Dominic. Here's my thing about Dominic's character. Dominic's
Mhm.
obviously a hero, right?
Yes.
And obviously he's a dirtbag.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's like such a like at his core, like at the end of the day, he's still Rey Mysterio's son, you know?
He is,
I I
which
feel
makes him
like
the ultimate heel.
I feel shit. I feel like he genuinely likes Rhea. Like he's really with Rhea. I feel like it's gonna be I feel like it could be Finn sowing the seeds for them to like
Mhm.
split.
So here's
Like
my thought process as to. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Finn's gonna betray everybody. Like I don't know what the hell Finn's
Yeah.
planning. I think maybe he's mad that deep down he still wants the world title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Probably
I feel
jealous.
like Finn's about to blow up the whole Judgment Day.
I'm with you. But the only reason I think is going to be Dom portraying Rhea is because Damien has stated that he is the only one that has reached out to Rhea since she was hurt, establishing their connection, their two faces. Like, yes,
Okay.
like Dom is coming back in, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to tell her that he loves her. But ultimately, they were even teasing like some Dom and Liv stuff before like Rhea went out on injury. So I truly believe that he did that so he can get back into mommy's good graces because in deep down in her heart, Liv knows she can't beat Rhea. I feel like they're plotting this shit together. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see Rhea coming back and winning the title back immediately. You got to prolong this shit a little bit.
No,
And
no, no,
plus,
no.
Dom
Here's
is
the thing.
like,
I don't see Rhea winning. I just don't see
yeah,
Dom turning
I
on
think it'll
Rhea.
be Dom. I think it's gonna be Dom. I think it's gonna be
I mean,
Dom because Dom
I,
is a dirtbag, sleazebag motherfucker. He is the most hated man on that roster. I think the booze that he would get, he'll never get cheered again if he turns on Rhea.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the heat would be nuclear.
Nuclear heat. First of all, you stabbed your dad in the back. Now your girl that everybody else loves. Oh my God! Like he put the strap on him the next day because he'll never. People want to see him get beat up for the rest of his life or the rest of his career.
How far do you think they're gonna go with this Rhea and Jay Uso stuff?
I think it'll go like there'll be some flirtations here and there. I don't see it like turning into an on-screen romance or anything like that. But remember John
You
Cena and
think
Mickey
she?
James back in the day? Maybe some shit like that.
You think she's doing it just to like get back at Dom?
Oh, absolutely. I don't give a shit about Jay. I don't give a shit.
What's the
But yeah, we got to prolong this Rhea and Liv feud, and I think Dom's the catalyst here. But yeah, I think Liv
well,
wins. We can
yeah,
go on to the women's world
my
title
money's on Liv
match.
too. Liv is in her bag right now, so we need to keep those going.
Absolutely. Bailey versus Nia Jax.
I feel like Bailey's championship run has been kind of boring.
I
I can't
agree.
think. Of,
Every
I
match she's
can't
had has
think
been
of.
good.
I can't think of some. I can't think of one notable moment since she's been champion that
I
she's
can't.
been a part of.
I can't either.
I don't even
And
watch her
like we
segments to
like
be honest with
Bailey. Bailey's run, like people talk about Cody's run. Bailey's run has been almost the female version of the same thing, but not as good. Like she's
you. Not
had good
definitely not as
matches,
good.
but what's the defining like storyline? Like when has she ever been? This is the most like peril she's been in, like the biggest threat that she's faced. And in all honesty, yeah, Queen Nia Jax as champion sounds a lot more better than Bailey right now. Like
I'm.
Bailey
I'm,
was cool
I'm
for the chase.
wait. Is this really Bailey's biggest challenge ever? I mean, personally, I feel
Oh no,
like
not
her
ever.
facing damage, but I mean, I felt like her against damage control was bigger than this.
Right, that was her biggest challenge. But like, I'm saying as champion, yeah, this
Yeah,
is
yeah. Oh, yeah. So far as champion, this is her biggest threat. But
yeah. And I think Nia right now is on another level. I think Nia is gonna be a champion that people want to see get beaten, especially with Tiffany Stratton holding that Money in the Bank over her head. I don't know. I don't see Bailey walking out of SummerSlam as champion. Love Bailey, fantastic wrestler.
it
Just not.
doesn't.
She hasn't. She doesn't do enough.
Uh, I'll take some water. I mean, I could see Bailey retaining,
I
but
can
I think
too.
it.
I don't want to.
I think it'd be better if Nia more entertain more. You can get more out of Nia winning the title. Honestly,
Absolutely, right now. Like right now. Maybe down the line we can get Bailey with the strap again, but she's just not doing anything with it.
I'm not doing anything.
The
But and you know
the
what?
main
You know
women's
what?
feud right now is
I
Leah
don't want to
and
say I told
Brie
you
and
so.
Liv.
But I remember before WrestleMania, when
Mhm.
we can go back to one of the episodes and look at it. I think when we were talking about Bailey winning the title, everybody was saying, "Yeah, Bailey." I remember saying Bailey shouldn't win for this very reason
It's just gonna get
because it was
stale.
like, what's next after she wins the belt?
She's great in the chase as a face, but she's a much better heel champion. So her feud is
Yes,
actually as a face champion. She doesn't really. She's never really had a good real like face run as champion.
I mean I liked it when she was like hugger shit, the hug me
That
Bailey.
was cool, but I mean, yeah, even still, like put that Alexa Bliss on. It was good for kids.